meditation doesn't work. I've tried it time and time and time again. It just does not work. Bullshit. Sorry, guys. Had to drop the B word, but it is. I've spoken to umpteen 100 people about meditation, and the thing is that you will know what it feels like. There will be a time in your life where you went into a meditative state, yet you didn't know that that was what it was. So I will give you some examples. One of my clients, she said that she could never meditate because every time she sat down and closed her eyes, she would just be thinking about all the things that she needed to be doing, which is a common thing. So I needed her to connect to that stillness, to that quiet, to where her brain, where she can just be herself, with no worries, with no stress, with no attachments. Because that's the problem with meditation, guys, is every meditation is different. You will have thoughts coming in. The idea of meditation is not to hold on to them. It's literally just to see them pass by. So you are the observer of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. That's the idea of meditation. And sometimes you'll have a lot coming in. Sometimes you'll have hardly anything coming in. And that is perfectly okay. So the way I look at it, the more I'm thinking, the more I'm healing, because I'm allowing space. So with her, I said to her, when do you feel completely you, like this, and no one else in the world, just you? She said, when I'm dancing like no one's watching. Do you know what I got her to do? I got her to dance for 5 minutes every morning like no one was watching. So she'd put her headphones on and she would literally just dance her life away in the morning for 5 minutes, like full on out. And then she connected to that and she became addicted to that. So then we could now experiment with other types of meditation because now she's open to it. For guys, I see guys saying that they've never meditated and it doesn't work. Guys, if you fish, you meditate. If you go camping, you meditate. It's as simple as that. Look at what your brain's doing when you're fishing, when you're watching that float. If you watch the float, or whether you have the lures going on, when you're casting, where's your brain at? Your brain's not worried about the problems of the world. Your brain is just, everything's just slowed right down. It's quiet and you are just right here, right now. And that's what meditation's all about. And what was another one? Oh yeah, I was told, this one broke my heart. Boss, I've been a concreter for 40 odd years. I've never meditated a day in my life. I said to him, so, I knew he had horses. So I said, so tell me about when you go and groom your horses. Tell me a little bit more about that. What's going on for you then? Oh, boss, it's great. He said, it's just me and them, nothing else. He said, it's just quiet, beautiful. And what's happening in your mind? He was like, oh, nothing, no worries, no stress, I'm just calm. It just feels great. I said, so what do you think meditation is? He was flabbergasted. He was adamant he'd never meditated a day in his life. So we got him to increase that, to improve his, to reduce his stress. And what was another one? Oh my God. My mind keeps thinking. I keep thinking. It doesn't stop. My eyes used to flicker. If I've had like a really big week and I haven't meditated enough or as much as I need to, when I close my eyes will flicker, and it's almost like a process. And then all of a sudden they just stop, and it will be. You will think, if you think the Buddhas are sitting out there doing nothing apart from nothing with their legs crossed, you're mistaken. They're thinking, but they're not holding on. They're just allowing things to just pass by, like birds in the sky. They don't catch them and examine them and hold on to them and stuff. They just watch them fly past. And it's just allowing space. That's what you're doing. It was quite funny. I always go, well, I don't always, sometimes I go in with an intention, and then I will do some belly breathing, and I will ask a question, and then I will give myself space. So it's almost like I'm pressing the pause on everything, and I'm creating that space for me to heal and for what I know to be the right thing to do to come up, because my conscious brain will come in with all of this rubbish. So I did it the other day, and I sat down and I asked myself a question. I then went into my meditation, and then I came out, got ready for the gym, drove to the gym, and on the drive to the gym, my question was just answered. And I was asked about this by one of my friends. She said, so how does that even happen? I said, it's like asking you a question and you telling me the answer. I said, there was no discussion. It was like this, and this. I just knew what I needed to do. And she's like, wow. And I'm like, mm-hmm. I said, and then it wasn't even like a discussion. And then it was almost like an afterthought on the way home. It's like, oh, and by the way, you can do this in the future. I was like, thank you. So it's just a matter of creating that space for creativity, to calm your mind. There's a lot of healing, scientific studies on healing your body through meditation as well. I'm a big advocate for it. Many years ago, someone told me to meditate. I'd probably go and tell them to talk to someone else. But now I can't live without it. So guys, there are so many benefits to it, so many studies out there for mind and body healing. It's changed my life in so many different ways. I use so many different meditations for different reasons, and I play, I have fun, it's my time. So I encourage you all to play. I am actually going to put a link in here to diaphragmatic breathing, and some benefits on how that will help you as well. So give that a go. And if you've got any comments, write them in. As always, any questions, put them below or send me a DM. Always happy to help and have a conversation. Till the next video, guys. Take care.